Hello everyone. So as I had mentioned in an earlier video about the filament sampler box, IKEA box heater, and this was one of the 3D prints I did in ASA, but it didn't turn out to size actually, and this was on the PA6GF. A few alterations. I should have done this in PLA first and then use the more expensive filament. But then again, this again didn't quite get there. Then I did this. So this has all the components placed here, and the temperature controller goes there. So everything almost fits to size and just needs fixing. I'm printing the top of it and all the clips and clamps which go inside, and this is one of the prints I wanted to show that it's coming great, and I tested all the components. It's working great. Temperature control is great. Everything is fine. And I'm using a 150 watt power supply unit. It's a 15 amp 220 12 volt 15 amp 150 watt, because this is 100 watts and rest is just 10-15 watts. Anyways, this is one of the things I was doing, and then I printed this filament dry box, and it has a TPU seal and it holds the moisture. It doesn't no moisture leaks inside, and I have tested it with a hygrometer, and it stays at a constant about 22, 23. That's great. And I also wanted to share the super glue I use. I use this Polyfix, and it comes in medium, high, and low viscosity. So you have a control of the flow, and this is the activator I use. It's the same brand. So then I was using vacuum bags. It is really difficult to pull the vacuum with this. So this is a very useful print I found. Just attaches to your vacuum hose, and this comes off and attaches here. It's really great for that. Another dry box I had printed I'm using is this. So it has a spool desiccant holder, and it stays at about 27, 25, 27. And you can see inside. Now that. I mean, you can add more desiccants and bring down the moisture even lower. That's a great print. And I've been using these spool adapters for the AMS, and they work great for the cardboard spools. I mean, you should really give it a try if you have a AMS and you want to use cardboard spools. These are really great. Alright guys, anything else? Okay, the H2D is printing the top of there's a lot of heat coming off because it's at about 60 degrees, I think, the chamber. Yeah, the chamber is at about 60. Yeah. That is at 90. It's ABS CF by Pro Range I'm using for the top. There's a very, Bamboo Lab, Bamboo Studio doesn't have a profile for ABS CF. So I had to create my own. I'll show you next time how I did that. Just a custom filament profile. And you do a auto flow calibration for that profile, for that filament in the AMS. I'll show you next time. Alright guys, that's it for now. Bye bye.